Yo, hey, this shit easy, nigga. Hey, all I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still out here trying to get it.
Contender Regime Boxing, checking back in with y'all, man. What's good? So there's been the news that I'm pretty sure everybody has been seeing in the past few days about Charlo possibly getting a fight versus Canelo Alvarez. Of course, that's a fight that a lot of boxing fans has been asking for a long time. I don't even have to, do I even have to say how big of a fight that'll be, or how entertaining or action packed or break down stylistically how good that fight is for boxing fans? I don't, because that's something that a lot of us we already been asking for that fight since both of them guys was at 154. You know what I'm saying? Since then, Canelo has fought in about 3 or 4 different weight classes, and Charlo has been fighting at 160, became champion at 160 as well as 154, and now is reportedly moving up to 168. So to put it short, these guys, we've been looking for this fight for a long time. And to be honest with you, my hopes are not up one bit in, thinking that this fight is possible, because it's just been so many different things going on over the years that's been keeping this fight from happening. So much strategic maneuvering, possibly on both sides, that's been keeping this fight from happening. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna get too excited too fast with just these rumors, because rumors come out all the time about fights possibly being made. However, it's a great fight. I hope that it is true that they're working on this fight. I also heard that Charlo and Caleb Plant was looking at trying to make something happen. I think that's a real good fight. It doesn't seem like we're going to get Charlo and Andre, which is the preferred fight in my opinion right now. I think Andre has an IBF mandatory, not IBF, but he has the WBO. He has a mandatory for his middleweight title, I believe. I don't know if he's going to vacate that and move up to 168. I know Charlo is looking at moving up to 168. So it's just a lot of moving parts right now, and I really can't put too much stock into any one story or one rumor. But just like y'all, I want to see Charlo versus Canelo. I think it's a great fight. There's things that both guys do great that I think will afford them the victory over each other. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a great stylistic fight. I think, this will be the first time in a while that you've seen Canelo in there with somebody who not only can box, but is not afraid to get in there and brawl with you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's willing to drop their nuts and let it all hang out and shit. If I get knocked out, I get knocked out. But I'm coming to cause damage. I'm throwing shots with bad intentions. That's the type of fighter that Charlo is. You can criticize him all you want, but one thing you can't say is that when you see Charlo in that ring, he coming to throw that leather, and he ready and willing to fight. And we know what Canelo Alvarez brings to the table. We know that he's an extremely skilled fighter who can fight pretty much any style. Great counterpuncher, probably the best in the sport of boxing. We're just looking at counterpunching. Great head movement, great defense. You know what I'm saying? But he can be a stationary fighter, and that's something that I believe Charlo can play off of. I think that'll help both guys, because I don't think either one of these guys really want to go looking for their opponent. I think both of these guys would prefer for their opponent to be right there to fight. And if you look at both guys' styles, that's the type of fight you're gonna get. You're gonna get somewhat of a chess match, but for the most part, this shit gonna be an all-out war if it was to actually get made. So, like I said, I don't think I really need to go too deep into why this fight would be great, why it would be worth the money that you would pay either to go see the fight in person or on pay-per-view. This is one of the premier fights that could be made in the sport of boxing. So I'm hoping that this shit is true. I'm hoping that there are some truth to these rumors that have came out. But like I said, I'm cool with Jamal Charlo fighting Caleb Plant. You know, David Benavidez, any of the top guys at 168. You know, preferably if he and Andre are gonna both move up to 168, I would love to see them guys go ahead and get that out the way. So, you know, we'll see what happens, man. I don't really got too much to say on this shit. Like, we already know what type of fight this could be. We already know that these guys have a history as far as fans building up this fight, you know, wanting to see this fight, and people giving different predictions on the outcomes and different shit like that. I mean, this is just something that I think this fight will sell itself. Of course, Canelo is a huge draw. He gonna do what he do, but I'm pretty sure there are a lot of Canelo fans that want to see Canelo whoop Charlo ass. It's a lot of Canelo fans that don't want to see this fight because they think that secretly they think that Charlo will whoop Canelo ass. They don't want to see this fight. You know what I'm saying? And then it's a whole lot of Charlo fans that want to see this shit go down. You know, so on both sides, it's just been a lot of speculation for, years, for like the past 10 years, pretty much. Like the past 7 to 9 to 10 years, it's been speculation on, you know, people looking at the possibility of this fight happening. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Do y'all believe that, you know, these rumors are true? Do you have any type of, you know, hope or anticipation that this fight will actually get made? Or are you just sitting back and, you know, just letting it all play out and just see what happened, not getting your hopes up too much, you know, because we've been disappointed so much when it comes to certain fights that seem like they're on the cusp of being made, but they really never come through. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. And then also, you know, if you do think the fight is going to happen, who you got winning and why? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Contender Regime Boxing. I'll holler at y'all boys, man.